the Ghoulish Killer. The gruesome story of a jealous, possessive husband murdering his wives and burying them out of love. Afzal Khan was a mighty warrior of Afghan descent who served Ali Adil Shah II of the Bijapur Sultanate. He had won several victories and became the most powerful general in the court of Bijapur Sultanate. He was known for his legendary physical strength. He could lift a cannon single handed. In 1659, Sultan Ali Adil Shah launched a military campaign against Shivaji, the Maratha king. Being the most trusted general, Afzal Khan was deputed to take on Pratapgarh and assassinate Shivaji. In spite of being very strong and brave, Afzal Khan was a staunch believer in astrology. Before confronting Shivaji, Afzal Khan consulted his favorite astrologer, a Sufi saint who was known for his accurate prophecies. The saint told Afzal Khan point blank that he would not survive the war. Afzal Khan remained undaunted and decided to go ahead with the campaign, but he had a gnawing worry. Afzal Khan had 64 wives in his harem. All of them lived with him in his palace in Bijapur city. He loved them so much that he did not wish to lose them to an enemy if he died in the war. Jealous and possessive as he was, he decided to kill all his wives lest they would remarry after his death. Afzal Khan had located a deep well in an abandoned spot about 5 kilometers from Bijapur city. He then hatched a brutal plan to murder all his wives. Soon he arranged a garden party inviting all of his wives for a feast. When the wives had assembled, Afzal Khan called them one by one and had them drowned in the well. The process of elimination by slaying went on for a while. Two of the wives fled after they realized what was in store for them. One of them was captured and killed by Afzal's soldiers, while the other had managed to escape. Afzal Khan had got his wives buried in rows and built tombs for them in black stone. The 63 tombs of the unfortunate wives of Afzal Khan, Sat Kabar, are seen today, bearing new testimony to the ghastly uxoricide. Actually, Afzal had got 64 graves dug. One grave was left empty as nobody could trace the missing wife. Shivaji was a brave and noble king. Afzal Khan wanted to kill him treacherously in the battle of Pratapgarh. At the outset of the war, Afzal Khan invited Shivaji for a peace negotiation at a camp near Pratapgarh. Shivaji had set up a tent with richly decorated canopy for the meeting. Shivaji, forewarned of Afzal Khan's true intentions, wore armor under his clothes and a steel helmet under his turban. He carried a weapon called Wagnak in his clenched fist and a stiletto-like dagger called Bichwa. At the rendezvous, in a gesture to embrace Shivaji, Afzal Khan gripped Shivaji's neck in his left arm and struck him with a knife. Shivaji, saved by his armor, recovered and counterattacked Afzal Khan with Wagnak, disemboweling him completely. He then stabbed Afzal Khan with his Bichwa. While Afzal Khan's guards tried to take away their wounded leader in his palanquin, Shivaji's bodyguard killed Afzal Khan, decapitating him. Thus ended the life of a ghoulish murderer, proving the astrologer's prediction right. Afzal Khan had built a cenotaph for himself close to the graves of his wives, but his body could not be interred there. Shivaji was gracious enough to arrange the burial and erect a memorial for Afzal Khan at Pratapgarh.